You're watching the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I tell you everything within my life in 1 week. Today, no intro, none of that other stuff, because, well, mainly, it's taking twice as long to upload it that way through my computer. So I just want to go ahead and give you guys a straight upload from my phone, me to you, while I'm here at a family restaurant drinking. This is like my first meal, first meal of the day. I did wake up early on, and I got some donuts and pineapple, and did the Flash mid-season finale reaction. Then that issue with Team 4-Star went down, and so I started working on that, investigating that with the copyright. And then I started editing and such, amongst some other stuff with apartment hunting. So obviously that's kind of been the big thing this week, what I've been focusing on. And I look like shit, don't I, right? Like, there is like, look at these double eyelid. You know, it's crazy because, you know, well, I actually do feel kind of tired, but it's great, like, it shouldn't be this bad. But the only thing I can think of, and yeah, some bug or mosquito bit me on the nose right here, so I look like shit, right? Something is weird, like, I don't know, like, the only thing I can think of is, like, I went to sleep around 5 o'clock last night. I was working on something, and I woke up around 10 o'clock, and I just started doing some other video work, so I guess I just didn't have that much of a good night's sleep. I don't know, like, for reals. And the weirdest thing is, I have been, like, looking into, like, I've been putting, like, eye cream. Like, I even did it during the Flash live stream earlier today, but nothing's working. It's getting crazy. It might just be that season and such. I mean, if I had a proper kitchen, I had a proper refrigerator, I would probably do the cucumber type of thing, or something like that. I don't know. We were thinking about doing some karaoke tonight, but I don't know. Tomorrow. So I guess let me back up and tell you what's been going on. I've been having this back and forth right now with finding an apartment. Like, every agency has kind of just been dicking me around, just like the last one. And that's an issue. And, you know, if you don't speak Japanese, apparently it'll be a bit harder. I don't know. I'm running into some really interesting situations, unlike last time. And I think it's mainly because my selection is a little wider nowadays. You know, opposed to last time, I wanted to just get something in a particular area, but now I have, like, this is Shibuya, this is Yokohama, and I can take anything in between, and that's what's making it more difficult, opposed to, like, if I just picked Shibuya and tried to find a place around Shibuya. It'd be a little bit easier if I just went to an agency and been like, hey, find this place. 5 years ago, that's what I did. I used to live in Nerima. Now I just went into Nerima. I was like, hey, find me a place. But now it's more a little more vast. So it might take some time. I've been investigating something called UR housing, which there's no deposits or anything like that. But it's going to take time. There's a agency that really helps out people. They go above and beyond, but that's going to take time too. So I may not be able to make that deadline by Wednesday when I need to move out. Regardless, I'm still going to move out. So what I might just do is tomorrow I have an appointment with another guest house, 20 minutes from Shibuya, an hour away from Yokohama. Not the best situation for Yokohama, but still better than what I'm currently staying in, or what I'm doing. It'd be a little more expensive, but a lot cleaner, hopefully a big room, and yeah, it would be much better jumping into the next year, at least for now, because everybody is, even today, like a few hours ago, somebody was like, yo, Aka, bro, I haven't checked your channel in a while. Are you living in a closet? It's like every day somebody keeps on saying, are you living in a closet? Are you living in a closet? And I don't know how to keep on explaining what a guest house is and all that. So, regardless, just the mental stress of diarrhea stains everywhere and all that other stuff going on. We don't need to deal with that jumping into 2006, especially given the fact that The Flash and Arrow, they'll be back from their mid-season break somewhere mid-January, and I'd like to start off my the channel in just a better situation. So anyways, regardless, next week we're getting out of there one way or another. We might just upgrade a little bit, or we might just upgrade a lot. So the channel is actually doing really well. Like, it jumped a lot yet today for some reason. It's fluctuating. It's like going up here, but today was like my biggest point. Like a few hours ago when it just reset for my estimated earnings, it's my highest earnings yet ever, which is great. But you know, I need to always estimate that with the lowest average, just so I can budget around that. I really have been thinking more or less what's going to be better for the channel. Like, originally I was thinking to do a 3DK, which is like 3 rooms in a dining and a kitchen type of area like that. And while that sounds glamorous, it's really not. It's a really small thing. Or even a 2DK or something. Basically, my idea was I wanted to have one room with a door I could close and set up an office in there for the YouTube work, right? Especially because when I really think about it, soundproofing is going to be a problem. But that seems to be kind of an expensive sort of venture here in Japan. So what I might have to do instead is just go with a 1 LDK, which is like 1 bedroom, a living room, a dining room, and kitchen, and then convert the kitchen, the living room, like a corner of the living room, into the studio. But I need to think about like soundproofing it and all this other stuff. That's the bigger issue. But I'm debating on those 2 things right now. But it looks like the 1 LDK idea would be in my best interest. But I've had a 1 LDK before, and it's really hard for me to think how to turn like, I used to do that actually, but this was before, if I remember, this was before I did the YouTube stuff, before I was doing it a lot. Yeah, actually, this was before I was doing the YouTube a lot. When I was still like the Batman fan and putting up Batman videos, I was in that apartment, but never for like just YouTubing. So I really have to think that one through, if I can really convert a 1 LDK into like a studio room, because it's not going to be a big room. So I need to think about that one. I really prefer more like a 2DK or something like that. It would just be easier. So that's basically been what's been going on this week for the most part. Looking forward to Arrow's mid-season finale tomorrow. I want to spend some time getting the channel ready for other stuff and other features, and then coming up in the next couple of weeks, it'll be like kind of like this weird fluctuation of work hours with holiday stuff. Like even yesterday, I had an extra day off because I had no one scheduled any classes, so I used that time to like just kind of do apartment hunting and some other stuff. So by next week will probably be my last time in the hellhole guest house and all that, so I will have more information for you on what I'm doing next. All right, so that's pretty much it. The copyright strike stuff is still going on. That's a big issue. This fan is like drying out my eyes right now. Sorry. So like, share, subscribe, and I will check back with you guys next week. All right, peace guys. What?